guys? What's happening? Chainsaw Chuck here. I know you haven't seen me in a while. Probably wondering how I'm doing. As you can tell, things are going pretty well for me. The gas pump attendant thing, it didn't really pan out. I was recently presented with a little business opportunity that I decided to capitalize on. One of my good buddies, a guy I just met, I could buy in on his franchise of putting up Christmas lights. He said he needed $5,000 cash. Unfortunately, I did not have $5,000 cash, so I went to the bank and they said I was approved for a $6,000 loan. So I went ahead and got this thing too. That's a nice hog. Incandescents, halogens, LEDs. I know how to trip your breaker so it actually puts way more amperage to your lights. They get like 10 times brighter. Could be a fire hazard. I'll need you to sign off on that. We go put Christmas lights on people's houses, right? Most people only do it in December. We do it year round. Totally untapped market. Nobody's doing it. It's gonna be huge. I don't actually have Blow Up Snoopy, so you'll need to locate that yourself, but I can plug it in and turn it on for you for a price. Hold up. Get the call. Yeah, hello. Oh, hey, Miss Adams. Yeah. It's an emergency. Do what now? 2-story. No, Miss Adams, I do not do more than 1 story. No, I don't even have a ladder, and if I did, I'm scared of heights, so I would not do that. No, ma'am, I only go up to 7 feet tall. Ms. Adams? I guess I lost service or something. Anyway, it's going pretty well. Welcome to Demolition Ranch. Today is a day I've waited for a long time. For actually several years I've had this idea, but I haven't figured out how to do it legally. So the deal is with the gun, you need to be able to pull the trigger once and it fires 1 bullet. If you pull the trigger once and it fires more than 1 bullet, it is classified as a machine gun. And so I always wanted to make a Rube Goldberg with guns where you fire 1 bullet, it hits another gun, sets it off, and it bounces around and shoots a bunch of bullets. The problem is, technically, I am only pulling 1 trigger and it's setting off multiple bullets. Felony. So what I decided we could do to keep me out of prison is use not guns. This is a black powder pistol. Black powder guns are not considered guns by the ATF. And so to make a machine gun, you need a firearm that fires more than 1 bullet with 1 trigger pull. You need a firearm. This is not a firearm. So I can technically fire as many bullets as I want out of this not a gun with 1 trigger pull and not get arrested. So as you can see, we have each gun on its own little tower, and we also have a target. The target has a string hooked to it. So when the target is hit, the target will fall. We'll pull the string, which will pull this trigger, which will drop that hammer, firing it at the next target, setting off the next one, like this. Boom. Hammer drops, fires over here, hits this one. Hammer drops, fires over here, hits this one, then that one, then that one. Theoretically. I think this worked. The problem is black powder, or at least our black powder guns, are not the most reliable. You can remember we used all these guns in the video with Richard Ryan, where we were trying to fire them all at one time with strings, and we could only get like 8 or 9 out of the 10 to fire at one time. So the problem is, if at any point we have a dud or a misfire or something goes wrong, say this one doesn't fire, then it won't ever set off that one, which won't set off that one, which won't set off that one, and finish it. What I'm going to do is load this one first, so this one will be hot and ready to fire, and I'll walk back here and load this one and make it hot and ready to fire. I will never walk in front of a loaded, ready to fire gun. Not a gun. So these take little bitty percussion caps, just like that, and then it will ignite the powder in there and shoot out the bullet. Ideally. Now I'll walk back and do the one behind it. This is a Canik TP9 Elite Subcompact. Brand new, I've never fired it. I'm gonna use it to hit that first plate and theoretically set off a chain reaction with 3 non-guns down there. That did not work. Let's investigate. There's a problem right there. So, never even dropped the hammer, and this busted the zip tie that was holding this on. Dang, so what happened, I hit right there with the bullet. The zip tie was going through there, so just the fragments cut that thing enough that it just dropped the weight, never even pulled on the string to pull that trigger. So I think I need a bullet that is not gonna hit as hard and not throw the fragments as fast, I guess. The whole purpose of using black powder is so that I'm not breaking any laws with firearms firing multiple bullets. But then I was thinking that 9mm I shot, in my mind I was like, that'll keep me clear. I'm firing one bullet out of a gun and it goes and sets off all the non-guns. But then I was thinking, well, that could be considered firing one gun and a bullet goes out of it and then 3 more bullets fire. So technically, I would pull the trigger on one actual gun and 4 actual bullets would fire, which could be considered a machine gun. Pun intended, dodged a bullet with that one when it didn't work. So now what I'm gonna do instead is use a non-gun to fire all my other non-guns. And I think that will be totally clear. So I'm gonna actually use a crossbow. Shoot a crossbow, hit the target, and then all the non-guns will go off, hopefully. Never shot a crossbow at this close a range. Woo! Oh, we got 2. We got 2. This is the last one. It did not fire. So the bullet came in, hit this thing, and broke it. So I'm gonna actually just get some paracord and tie all these up with paracord. 2 out of 3 though is pretty good. I found the bolt as well. It really got shafted. The last 5 are loaded up now. So I'm gonna try to shoot this bolt and hit 5 going off at one time, ideally. Here we go. That was 5. I have the arrow, also broken. 1, 2 fired, 3 fired, 4 fired, 5 fired. I fired 5 bullets and a bolt without any guns. But can I fire 10? Big thanks to today's sponsor, MacLeod. MacLeod is a premium men's essentials brand, and the mission is simple: to make sure that your basics and beyond are smartly designed, and shopping for them is easy and convenient. It's super comfortable, it's good for working out, going to work, going on dates, just everyday life. They even have a silver line of underwear and shirts where actual silver is woven into the fabric. Silver is a natural antimicrobial, so it helps eliminate odors. It worked. Yeah, checks out. The underwear is super comfortable all day long, and I like the fit and feel of it so much that I wanted to try out their socks as well. If you'd like to try some of this, go to MacWeldon.com and enter the code DEMORANCH and you will get 20% off. We appreciate them sponsoring Demonetization Ranch. And now back to the video where we try to shoot 10 at one time. My name is Baptiste. I am from France and moved to San Francisco 9 years ago. As you might remember, France won the football/soccer World Cup in 2018. I always wanted to find a good replica of the trophy, and I finally found one. Now my question is, what is it made of? So he sent it to me. Look at it shining in the sun. This one is not made of gold, obviously, but it's still got some weight to it. We are going to use our Rube Goldberg machine to shoot this thing for Baptiste. He wanted me to shoot it, sign it, and send it back. So, buddy, we're gonna do it the most elaborate Demolition Ranch way possible. I'm gonna fire an arrow and then 10 bullets and hit it with 1. If everything goes according to plan. Loaded, 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 loaded. We have 3 more, and then we will have 10 non-guns loaded to fire. We have 10 loaded. I'm going to fire the bolt right past our slow-mo camera and hopefully set off all 10. A little nervous about this. Here we go. Second one didn't fire. Arrow came down, hit the first one, it fired, hit the second one, knocked it down, the hammer dropped, but did not fire. I reset this. So I don't think we even fired one at the third one. So we're gonna reset these. I think we just had a misfire here. This is it. We're doing it for real this time. Whew. Everything I think is gonna work. I hope. Ah! Woo! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is down. Whoa, it hit it too. Whoa, there you go. That's what's inside it. It's full of powder. What the heck, man? It's just full of sand. Wait. This is cocaine. No, it's sand. So this guy named Baptiste from out of the country sent me this trophy full of this white powder. And here I am trying not to make a felony in this video. I'm sure every YouTuber has those ideas that they just want to do but don't know how to make it happen, don't know if it will ever happen. And this was one of those for me. I have probably had this idea for 4 years. I've wanted to make a chain reaction Rube Goldberg video, but with guns forever. The problem was the little thing called the government and laws. But then I thought about it, and what if I made it with a gun that's not a gun? Ghost gun. But we freaking did it, man. Hey, if you want to get yourself an ugly Christmas sweater, Northside for life, link in the description below, bunkerbranding.com. And if you order before December 13th, I guarantee it will be there before Christmas. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thanks for letting me make my dreams come true of shooting 10 guns, no, 10, definitely non-guns. 10 non-guns, might as well have been Nerf guns out here. 10 bullets, 1 shot, no big deal. Thanks for watching Demolition Ranch. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Contact! That's a great idea. What about the quad hawk? Don't move. Bobby? I'm a doctor. Ish.